Hi everyone, this is Magesh Kumar, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, Kanyakumari. In this video, we are going to discuss about the geometric design of runway. So runway is an important component of the layout of airport. So the geometric design of runway, it consists the length, longitudinal and effective gradient, safety area, side distance, transverse gradient and the width of runway. So let us see one by one. At length of runway. The basic runway length is given by ICAO in accordance with the classification of airport. In general, runway length should be basic runway length in addition to its actual runway length. So actual runway length is computed after applying corrections in length such as elevation correction, temperature correction and gradient correction. Next, longitudinal and effective gradient. The longitudinal gradient increases the runway length. Fuel consumption of aircraft increases on uphill slope climbing during takeoff. As per ICAO, type A, B and C airport, the maximum longitudinal gradient should be 1.5% and the maximum effective gradient will be 1%. And type D and E type of airport, the longitudinal gradient will be 2% and the effective gradient also will be 2%. Safety area. It includes runway, shoulders on either side of runway and additional length. The shoulders are generally unpaved and they are only used in case of emergency. They are generally turfed or made of stabilized soil. They also provide a sense of openness and vastness to pilot. So ICAO recommended the width of safety area for type A, B and C airport, 300 meter for instrumental runway and 150 meter for non-instrumental runway. For E and D type of airport, it is 78 meter for non-instrumental runway will be the width of the safety area. Also, the length of safety area should extend by 60 meter on either side beyond the runway end. Therefore, the total length of safety area will be the runway length plus 60 meters on either side, that is 120 meter. This will be the total length of safety area. Next, stopway. It is an area beyond the runway to decelerating an aircraft in case of an aborted takeoff. It must be at least as wide as the runway and must be capable of supporting an airplane without causing structural damage to it in case of any emergency. Clear way. It is a defined area connected to the end of the runway and it increases the allowable airplane operating takeoff weight without increasing runway length. That is called clear way. So the diagram shows the parallel runway, that is in addition to the main runway, and the taxiway, that is a path connecting the apron terminal area to the main runway. This image shows the intersecting runways. One main runway that is intersected with another additional runway. Next, runway marking. So marking is the important in a runway. So generally, centerline marking, touchdown zone marking, threshold marking are marked in any runway. In addition, some fixed distance marking, edge marking also marked in a runway. Next, runway lights. During daytime, runway marking should be available to direct the pilot, but in the night time, by using this runway light, a pilot will take off or landed any aircraft. Diagram shows a layout of typical airport. And airside components. So airside components mean in any airport we just divided as airside and landside. In airside, some components such as runway, taxiway, apron, then marking, lighting, hangar, etc. These components are in airside component. And from land side, apart from this airside component, terminal building, then parking area, and any godown hangars are there. So this video is discussed the runway and their components. Thank you.